Hey there, Namaste Yogis. Today we're moving through a 20-minute feel-good flow, so let's get started. We'll begin in Child's Pose, Balasana, big toes together, heels and knees apart. Settle yourself in towards the earth and sink into your breath. If Child's Pose doesn't serve you in this moment, you can bring a block under your forehead to lift your torso. You can walk the hands forward, knees under the hips for puppy, or simply come into some type of an easy seat. This is a place to get settled and come into your breath. Begin to spider walk your fingers to the left, getting a long stretch through the entire right side of your body. Begin to take your fingers back to center and all the way over to the right. Draw your hands back to center, shift your shoulders over the wrist creases, hips over your knees, and begin to move through some cat and cow, starting to warm up front and back body. And maybe you want to hold that cat stretch for a full length of breath, or move to the exhale and inhale. Find neutral spine at center, and imagine that your ribs are rolling the inside of a barrel, so as if you were tracing the inside line of a barrel. So begin to take those ribs to the left, upper back rises. Take the ribs over to the right and drop them down towards the floor. So we're making a nice big circle with the ribs. Still kind of channeling that cat-cow movement, but creating a circle with the ribs. And then begin to take that circle to the other side. And come back to a cat stretch, one breath, and back to center and a cow pose. Begin to curl those toes, lift your hips, coming into a short dog pose. Nice big squatty dog, so bend your knees, maybe your ribs even touch your thighs, and draw the sitting bone's tailbone up to the sky. Slowly tiptoe those feet up to the hands, coming to your first forward fold. And shake your head out no, and shake your head yes. And just hanging out here with easy knees, nice deep bend to the knees. Bring your hands just above the knees and press your spine nice and long. And exhale, forward bend once again. Inhale, lift to that flat back. And exhale, fold forward. Root down, rise up to stand, stretch up from the heels of the feet all the way up to the tips of the fingers, get long. And bring your hands to heart center. Let's start to flow. I'm going to turn the direction of my mat a little bit here. So standing at the top of the mat, lift and spread your toes, coming to a firm Tadasana mountain pose. Soften the knees, strong core. Inhale, reach wide up. Hands come to the heart. Inhale, reach wide and up. And again, come back to the heart. Last time, inhale, wide and up. Swan dive, forward bend. Inhale to a flat back, and exhale to let go. Step back with your right foot, right knee drops down. Inhale, slow lunge. Settle into the hips and knees. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, hands down Knees and chest and chin or chaturanga to the first back bend of the practice. So maybe that's Sphinx for you, maybe it's Cobra. And just let yourself be in this little back bend for a few breaths. Maybe you're coming in and out of that back bend. Slow release to your downward facing dog. Toes curl, hips lift. Extend long through the right leg this time, three-legged dog. Pressing straight back through the heel. Curl in to step through. Low lunge, opposite side. Drop the left knee. Inhale and rise, settle in. Take another breath in, lift your heart. And exhale, hands down. This time we step left to right, forward fold. Inhale to the flat back. Exhale to let go. Root to rise all the way up to stand. Tiny little back bend at the top. Find your chair pose, settle the hips back. Deep breath in. Full breath out. And again, deep breath in. Fold over the legs, exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, let go. Step back with your left foot, drop your left knee, low lunge. Inhale, rise with your breath. One breath, one movement this round. Exhale, hands down, step right to left, plank pose. Knees, chest, and chin or chaturanga to the back bend of your choice, one breath. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg rises, three-legged dog. Pull the knee in, step through, drop your right knee to the earth. Low lunge, inhale. Exhale, hands down, step right to left, forward fold. Inhale to that flat back. Exhale to let go. Root to rise all the way up to stand, little back bend. Exhale, chair pose. Glide the sit bones back, toes are light. Deep breath in. Full breath out. Take another deep breath in, fold over the legs on the next exhale. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale to let go. Step back with your right foot, high lunge this round. Inhale, rise with your breath, settle into the legs. One more breath. Exhale, hands down, step back, plank pose, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale to the back bend of your choice. Exhale, downward facing dog, right leg rises. Curl in, step through, high lunge, opposite side. Inhale, rise, settle into the legs. Deep breath. Exhale, hands down, step left to right, forward fold. Inhale to a flat back. And exhale to let go. Root to rise all the way up to stand. Take a breath in here. Exhale, chair pose. Take a twist, curling that left elbow over the right thigh. Deep breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, back to your chair. Arms reach forward. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, let go. Step back, left foot, high lunge. Inhale, one breath, one movement, rise. Exhale, hands down, step right to left, plank pose. Knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga into the back bend of your choice. Exhale, downward facing dog, left leg rises. Curl in, step through, Alanasana, high lunge, rise. Exhale, hands down, step forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, let go, soft knees, rise to stand. Little back bend, exhale, chair pose, chair twist. Hooking right elbow to left thigh this time. Pressing into the palms, draw your belly in, turn your heart to the left. Deep breath. Full exhale, find your chair pose, Utkatasana, fierce pose. Take another breath here. Fold over the legs, exhale. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale to let go. Step or hop, plank pose. Knees, chest, and chin or chaturanga. Back bend of your choice. Exhale, downward facing dog, right leg rises. Curl in, step through, warrior two. Rise with your breath. Inhale, stretch all limbs long. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, all limbs long. Exhale, warrior two. Reverse that warrior. Take your gaze to your left big toe. Settle into the bend of the right knee. Take another breath here. Exhale, hands down, twisted lunge. Hop the back heel up, right hand up. Squeeze the feet together. Power up through the legs. Draw navel to spine. Exhale, find the earth, plank pose, or maybe a three-legged plank pose this time. Float into those left toes, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Take your back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg rises, three-legged dog. Curl in, step through, warrior two. Inhale, rise. Exhale, settle. Inhale, all limbs long. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, all limbs long. Exhale, warrior two. Reverse that warrior, taking your gaze to your right big toe. Take another long breath. Exhale, hands down, twisted lunge, right hand down, left arm heels up. Power up the legs. Strong breath. Hands to the earth, plank or three-legged plank, floating that left leg back. Knees and chest and chin, or chaturanga, taking the back bend of your choice. Downward facing dog. 5 breaths here. Soft knees, strong arms. Ears right between the arms. 3 more breaths. 2 more breaths. And 1 more breath. Find your child's pose. Big toes touch, knees wide. Settle in again, allowing the breath to float over your back body like waves. With every exhale, settle a little closer to the earth. One more round of flow, reaching the arms forward. Curl your toes, lift your seat, downward facing dog. This time right leg rises, we'll bend, twist, and open. Stack the right hip over the left hip, soften that left knee. Maybe you're gonna bend that right knee, or circle your toes in the air. Extend your leg long. Balance those hips back out again. Draw knee to navel, step through warrior two, and we'll add on. Inhale, reach all limbs long. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, all limbs long. Warrior two, reverse that warrior. Reach that top arm up and back, left hand down the back leg. Exhale, extended side angle. Hand floats to the outside of the shin or to a block as you reach the left fingertips forward. Palm turns down. Squeeze the feet together. 3 more breaths. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Hands float down, heel pops up, twisted lunge. Extend that right arm. 1 more breath here. Take your hands to the earth. Step back to a plank pose. Widen your feet. Pausing here, shoulders over the heels of the hands. Begin to spin both heels to the right. Keep stretching the chest forward. Draw your belly in. Peel the left arm away from the floor. Modified side plank pose, Vashisthasana. Perhaps taking the gaze to the sky, maybe deepening with a tiny back bend, or keeping your gaze on the mat at your right thumb. Take another breath in here. We're coming down to the left forearm for a forearm plank pose. Coming all the way down, feet are still wide. Press forward with the hands and elbows. Glide and broaden the shoulders onto your back. Bring your knees, your pelvis to the earth, Sphinx pose. Take a breath, stretch your chest forward, drop the left shoulder down, take a peek back at your right hip. Bring it back to center, drop your right shoulder forward, and take a peek back at the left hip. And bring the heart forward, little stretch forward. Exhale, release, downward facing dog. Curl your toes, lift your seat. Left leg rises, three-legged dog, bend, twist, and open. Perhaps bending your knee, maybe you keep that leg long, and roll your toes in a circle. Coming back to our flow, extend the left leg, balance your hips, curl in and step through. Warrior 2, rise with your breath. Inhale, extend, and exhale, bend. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Reverse that warrior. Inhale. Soften into the bend of the left knee, keeping it nice and wide. Take another breath here, elbow to thigh, or hand to the outer edge of the shin, stretching the right fingertips straight up or straight forward. 3 more breaths here. Squeeze the feet together. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Releasing everything down, take that twisted lunge, left arm reaches up. Roll the heart to the left. 1 more breath. Exhale, release. Take that wide-legged plank pose. So send the feet back, step your feet a little bit wider than your hips. Draw your belly firmly in, spin both heels to the left. Keep stretching the center of the chest forward. Start to really feel those left obliques. Left shoulder is over the left wrist. Begin to slowly peel that right arm up to the sky, taking Vashisthasana, side plank pose. 1 more breath. Coming down to this right forearm, forearm plank, bringing right forearm, left forearm down so the shoulders are directly over your elbows. Pressing forward with the hands and elbows, broaden and soften the shoulder blades onto your back. Press back into the heels of your feet. Drop the knees, drop the pelvis, Sphinx pose. Take another breath in here, full breath out. Begin to stack the forearms, make a pillow for your forehead, and shimmy your hips a little bit from side to side, lengthening back through your legs, maybe picking each leg up and lengthening straight back. Bring your big toes closer together. Lengthen long through the left arm. Reach back with the top for the top of the right foot with the right hand, coming to a half frog pose. Keep the forehead on the earth, drawing that right heel towards the hip. Find some resistance. Maybe you can glide that left elbow underneath your shoulder as in Sphinx pose. Keep the right knee tucked in so it's not splaying out. Take 1 more breath where you are. And slowly release that leg. Lengthen forward with the right arm. Shimmy your hips a bit and bend into the left knee. Knees stay close. Reach back with the top of the foot with the left hand. Half frog. Again, finding that little bit of resistance, pushing your foot into your hand
Continue to soften your shoulder onto your back. And on an exhale, slowly release. Reach back with both hands, either keeping hands hovering above the floor to find a locust pose, Shalabhasana, or bend the knees, reach for your feet, flex your feet, coming into bow pose, Dhanurasana. Float on your breath, keep your core engaged. Heart stretches forward, deep breath in. Full breath out, getting into those hips, getting into the heart. Slowly release everything down, keeping the knees bent. Stack your arms again and wiper your knees from side to side. And perhaps lengthening your legs and shimmying your hips is a better option for you. So take the one that works best for you. Lengthen your legs, hands underneath your chest. Once again, pressing up into a downward facing dog. Take your time getting there. Curl your toes, lift your seat. Pedal it out, bend and stretch your legs a few times. Keeping those ears right between your biceps. Move with your breath. Find some space. Look up between your thumbs. Come up onto your tippy toes. Step forward, or perhaps take that playful leap forward, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale to let go. And rise with your breath. Hands come to the heart. Keeping your thumbs on heart center, unlock your knees. Standing nice and tall, let your hands float right next to your hips in Tadasana, mountain pose. Roll your shoulders to your back. And again, roll your shoulders to your back. Take a moment to reconnect to your breath. Feel your feet on the earth. Your head reaching to the heavens. Channel a word, a phrase, a mantra to move into this day with. It can be as simple as be strong, just breathe, be open. And bringing hands to heart center. Honor your presence on the mat, your feet on the earth, your head to the heavens today as you move on with your day.